Hey everybody, it's Joe from Papa Jobo's, and today we're going to be talking about how the DCEU and the MCU are being taken down by a simple little movie known as Sonic 2. Sonic 2 takes a shot at almost all MCU and DCEU superheroes. One of Sonic the Hedgehog's 2 course themes called out the majority of heroes in both the MCU and the DCEU. This is despite Sonic the Hedgehog 2 not being a typical superhero movie. Based on the popular video game series, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 introduced many original video game elements, such as the Master Emerald, characters like Tails and Knuckles, and Sonic's powerful supersonic form. Heck yeah. However, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 still explored the theme of heroism in a way that reflected common problems in the MCEU and the DCEU. In one of Sonic the Hedgehog's 2 opening scenes, Sonic tried to stop a robbery while the thieves were escaping in an armored car. Still an inexperienced hero, Sonic nearly ran into multiple pedestrians and accidentally blew up a garbage truck. He also threw a bomb down a sewer drain, causing manhole covers to fly into the air as water erupted into the streets. Although Sonic accomplished his goal of stopping the robbery and narrowly avoiding hurting anyone, he also destroyed an entire city block. This is the important part, and the part that the MCU and the DCEU just kind of forgets when they tell stories now. In response to Sonic's destructive hero mission, Tom Wojciechowski, Sonic's friend turned father figure, spoke with him about responsibility. Tom introduced Sonic the Hedgehog 2's theme by stating, "You put people in danger, and that's not what a hero does." Throughout the movie, Sonic continued to learn the importance of this lesson, reaching the point of nearly sacrificing himself to save his rival Knuckles. In contrast, putting innocent people in danger is a common problem in other superhero movies, especially those in the MCU and the DCEU. Both franchises have addressed this issue in universe, but little changed afterward. Due to this, Sonic the Hedgehog 2's approach to heroism challenged heroes and their methods in both franchises. This is just about bad storytelling and people, writers, producers, executives, directors not paying attention at all to the source material. If you watch Spider-Man No Way Home, he actually does a lot of making sure people don't die in it while he's fighting his villains. Something that has become a huge theme in the DCEU and a lot in the MCU is just bash and smash and kill everything around you. It takes absolutely no moral responsibility for human lives. Some very few scenes have had a necessary, I would say, death rate of civilians, but most don't. It was like maybe a 14-year-old came in, wrote the script, and said, hey, let's just throw each other through buildings. Let's blow stuff up. Let's not have a plan for this at all. Let's not address the morals and the core values that many of these superheroes have. But instead of following a really basic moral path, which states, hey, we're not going to kill civilians, a lot of what's happened in the MCU and the DCEU has become, let's just smash everything and not worry about what our superheroes would really think if they existed. And more importantly, as they were written in the comics and in books and even in some other movies. If you watch the original Superman, he was highly concerned about people dying. He didn't just throw Zod through, 18 buildings and watch a bunch of people die. He tried to save people. That was a core principle to being a superhero. And they have gone away from that to, I don't know. I don't really sense anything woke in it, but what I do see is just really bad storytelling from people who don't know the source material. It's obvious they don't know it. You can take Spider-Man No Way Home as an exception to that, which is really good. He does actually try to save people in that and not just let them all die, like, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. This is something that we've seen with WandaVision, where she enslaves an entire town to her will. That's bizarre and insane. I couldn't watch all of it because it just became really hokey. Started out okay, got worse. But really what it comes down to is in movie after movie, show after show, the new MCU and the DCEU have absolutely no concept of what it means to be a moral superhero, to actually care about the people around you. That was the core of so many of the comic books I read. Even like, I used to read a comic book called Space Beaver. Even at its core, it was about helping people. This isn't so much about helping, their new stuff isn't so much about helping people as it is about serving themselves and being really self-centered with it. And I really can't put it much better than this. The last part of this article says, in contrast, one of the main themes in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was Sonic's need to grow and learn to use his powers responsibly. Although MCU and DCEU heroes often put people in danger, becoming a true hero by protecting others became Sonic's main goal in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a simple line. It's a simple formula, and it is something that almost every comic book lover and fan knows at its heart that they are going to get. A do-gooder. That's a good thing. We want do-gooders as our heroes. We don't want superheroes who go out there and have no moral compass. But luckily, those making Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 1 listened to fans, listened to the core of the story, and listened to what an actual hero would do in a situation like the ones that they're faced with every day in these movies. Luckily for us, we have people like Jeff Fowler who understand that our heroes need to have a moral compass and they need to complete a hero's arc's journey. I did a video on that. I'll post it at the end of this. You can check it out. It describes how to do that in detail, and it describes also how it's been destroyed. So what are the makers of Sonic the Hedgehog getting out of all this? Well, this. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 boosts to $85 million in first week, sets box office record for video game movies. Yeah, they deserve every penny of it. I'm Joe from Papa Jobo's. Peace.